He is not being evil or diabolical in any sense, because he is calling on the people who say their profession is to reveal secrets, is to explain mysteries, is to tell the future. So basically, their job description, Nebuchadnezzar is calling them to do their job. Are you lying on your resume? That's the question. Welcome back again. This is Yogunjal TV. Welcome back. We're going to start with chapter 2 of Daniel. Now, in chapter 2 of Daniel, we're going to see what God has installed for us. And you might wonder, why is he talking about my resume? Why does my resume have anything to do with chapter 2 of Daniel? Well, this is what we are going to study today. Before we begin, take a moment and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as well as comment, because I do read your comment and I will do my best to answer either with a like or with a heart or with a reply. Now let's get into chapter 2. On your screen it begins, "Now in the second year of Nebuchadnezzar's reign, Nebuchadnezzar had dreams, and his spirit was so troubled that his sleep left him. Then the king gave the command to call all the magicians, the astrologers, the sorcerers, and the Chaldeans to tell the king his dreams. So they came and stood before the king, and the king said to them, I have had a dream, and my spirit is anxious to know the dream." Now, we just read verses number 1 to verse number 3. Let's unpack what just happened in verse number 1. Bible says in verse number 1 that Nebuchadnezzar had dreams, and his spirit was troubled to the point where the sleep left him. What does that tell me? That tells me this. One, either, of course, it's talking about the second year, so throughout the year he was having dreams, or it could have been, meaning dreams as different dreams all the time, or it could have been one of the dreams keeps popping more often. Now, as we can see, it is not a mystery that somebody dreams something and then they forget what they dream about. But most of the time, most of us, when we had a dream, so much so the dream troubled our spirit and we couldn't sleep, we don't really tend to forget that dream, right? If you had a dream and it bothered you so much, you don't forget the dream, especially if it prevents you from sleeping and you wake up. Most likely you would ask yourself, man, what was that dream about? Or you might write it down. But notice here, the Bible said the dream troubled his spirit and the sleep left him. The next verse said, he caused the magicians, the astrologers, the sorcerers, and the Chaldeans to come before him and tell him the dream. That's verse number 2. Now, you might think it is strange that why would he call them right away? You wake up from your sleep, meaning most likely the time frame is during night. I'm not saying it happened at night, but most of the time people sleep at night time, and that's when you have dreams sometimes, which means during the night, let's speculate, during the night he woke up and he called for his magicians, his astrologers, sorcerers, and Chaldeans. The second reason why this is not a mystery that you call those people at night is because certain jobs, let's say you are an asset manager or you work in the military, that you are on 24-hour call, if something goes wrong at 11 p.m., you have to call and be like, hey, something happened. And the supervisor or the person in charge would go to the office. So that is not something that is uncommon. Makes sense? Now, who did he call? He called the magicians, the sorcerers, the astrologers, the Chaldeans. Those were people that were, in a sense, high-rank professional people. Basically, the magician, what is the magician's JD, meaning job description, or PD, position description? What does a magician do? They basically do the things that people don't think is possible. Meaning, they might they might take like one feather and then put something over it, and boom, out comes a bird. And you're like, wow, what is this? Right? Magicians do trickery things to make you believe that those are supernatural work. How about sorcerers? Well, we know sorcerers, they claim to have the ability to contact the spirit realm or to contact the dead, more likely demons. How about astrologers? They say they are able to foretell the future by the study of science and the stars. The Chaldeans, they are known for basically psychic, divination, enchantment. So when Nebuchadnezzar called those people, he wasn't calling the homeless and the unlearned. No, he was calling professionals. Those that say they are good at telling the future, they are good at calling into the spirit realm, they are good at revealing hidden secrets and explaining mysteries. Therefore, in verse number 3, when Nebuchadnezzar says to the people, hey, I have had a dream and my spirit is anxious to know the dream, he is not saying something that is wrong. He is not being evil or diabolical in any sense, because he is calling on the people who say their profession is to reveal secrets, is to explain mysteries, is to tell the future. Are we following now? So basically, their job description, Nebuchadnezzar is calling them to do their job. Are you lying on your resume? That's the question. When you got that job you say you can do, did you lie on your resume? If something goes wrong, are you able to fix it without any help? This is why the title is called, Is Your Resume True? Or did you lie in your resume? You went to the job, you went to the interview, and you cheated your way through the interview. Now you got the job, and now a problem arises, and now you are called to do, you are summoned to do the job that you said you can do. Nebuchadnezzar had a problem, and he called the people that said they are able to reveal secrets and explain mysteries and tell the future. Did you lie on your resume? Now, let's go to verse number 4 on your screen, because it's going to get very interesting. Verse number 4 says this: Then the Chaldeans spoke to the king in Aramaic, O king, live forever. Tell your servants the dream, and we will give the interpretation. Then the king, verse number 5, answered and said to them, to the Chaldeans, My decision is firm. If you do not make known the dream to me and its interpretation, you shall be cut in pieces, and your houses shall be made an ash heap. However, if you tell the dream and its interpretation, you shall receive from me gifts, reward, and great honor. Therefore tell me the dream and its interpretation. Now we have a problem. They come to the king and say to the king, Tell us the dream and we will give you the interpretation. Let me put it in a common term now for us. It's like saying, Boss, I want you to help me do my job. They are telling Nebuchadnezzar, Boss, I want you to help me do my job. But then Nebuchadnezzar says this, My decision is firm. Meaning, you told me you are good at this, and I am paying you to do this job. My decision is firm. You will tell me the dream, meaning you will do your job, the job that you said you are able to do, because I'm paying you for that already. So don't ask me to help you do your job. Right? Then he says, if you don't do your job, I will kill you and your family. But if you do the job, you tell me the dream and the interpretation, then I will give you gifts and reward and great honor. Let me put this into modern day application. Basically, the CEO comes to you and say, hey, you do the job that I'm paying you to do. Because you said you can do it, I cannot do it, but since you said you can do it, I am paying you to do the job. Now, if you don't do the job, it's not that they're gonna kill you, but let me put this for you in a better application. Certain jobs that you have, the company provides you with a house, the company provides you with a car, the company provides you with a card to buy food. They provide you with clothing and shoes and things so you can be efficient at what you do. If you don't do the job, you get fired. They will take the house from you. They will take the car from you. They will take the card that you used to buy food and everything else. They will take all the clothes and the shoes. Basically, you become homeless on the spot. This is what Nebuchadnezzar is doing right now. Remember, this is a monarchy, meaning the king can decide who lives and dies. And the king is saying, I am paying you to do your job. You need to do the job. If you don't do the job, you will be dead and also your spouse. Meaning, right now, you will get fired, you will be homeless, you and your family. But if you do the job, I will elevate your life. I will make you a vice CEO, or I will make you a vice president, or I will make you a chief operating officer, chief financial officer. I will elevate your life. Did you lie on your resume? That's the question. Did you lie on your resume? Nebuchadnezzar now is saying, maybe, is it true? Because now I need to know for sure that they are able to do the job that I am paying them to do. When the problem arrives at work, are you able to do the job without anybody's help? You didn't think that part had anything to do with your resume, but it is the same lives that we are living now. We go to the job interview, some people lie on their resume. They get the job because they got somebody on the inside, and then when the time comes to do the job, they cannot do it because they lied on their resume. They want people to help them do their job. Are you or did you lie on your resume? We're going to stop it right here. Right here. We're going to look at verse number 7 to verse number 12 in the next video, because that's going to be even more spice into the story. Again, this was the Open Door TV. Hope to see you guys again. Until then, bye for now.